How are you guys?
So sexy,
Dude,
bro.
the mustache. What?
I'm just gonna say that is my favorite start to an interview that I've ever done. How have you guys been? What's been going on?
We've been splendid. You know, this has been life. It's been like a lot of this.
Yeah.
But right now, we're on this. So,
Right now,
you know,
yeah.
life is going good.
So it's definitely
We just dropped.
Just definitely
Oh, yeah, we're right about it. No, we just dropped a new song, though. It's called Love Back. And we've been dying to drop music for 9 months. probably. And
Very
so
long time.
we're just very much on cloud nine right now.
I have been cranking Love Back and I'm obsessed with it. It's such a dope song. I say this every time you release a song. I'm like, this is my favorite track. But every time you guys release, I feel like it just gets better and better.
Hey,
Thanks.
thank you. Thank you. That's good to hear.
Talk to me about the creative process with this one. Was it like a particular feeling or situation that inspired it?
Quarantine was kind of rude to us in the fact that
in the
we
relationship.
were all down bad at times during it.
Yeah,
So yeah, this song definitely speaks to all of us in different ways. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah,
Got to shout out J Crew, J Hart, and the squad. These writers that we become really good friends with, and
Amazing
they helped to write this one. And the second that we heard wind of it, it was just like, oh my gosh, we need this song. It's such a smash. And then we like totally put our own spin on it as well.
it's funny too because we just came out of our album, The Good Times and the Bad Ones, that we wrote and produced ourselves, and so we were very like, we're only gonna make songs on our own, nobody else. And then I think Corbin pulled this song up, and he was very much like, yo guys, give this a listen. And we were all like, no, we're only doing it. Whoa, man! And just started like crying. It was just the lyrics were just too good and it just sounded like this so good.
And it's cool because the one of the main writers on it, J Hart, he actually wrote 8 letters for us way back in the day, which just went platinum here in America, which is crazy too.
Full circle.
But it was really cool because we hadn't really worked with him in a while since then, just for circumstantial reasons and whatnot. But to like re-link back up and like this was the song, and since then we've gotten
Our love back.
we've gotten our love back, yeah. But we've got a bunch of writing sessions with those dudes, and the vault is pretty full right now,
Yeah.
which is exciting.
My personal favorite bit of the song is at the beginning. There's kind of like I don't know how you guys made that sound.
That actually sounded like
on key.
Wow, that was really good.
It's exactly how we got the sound. We just put some reverb on it.
The other thing that all of your fans want to know, will there be a music video?
Yes.
There will be.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And that will come out. Yeah.
We actually just watched the first.
We
rough
did
cut-
just watch the
rough
first
cut
one.
of it today.
Can you tell me anything that we can potentially expect without giving away too much?
There will be some serious drag racing going on in it.
We're all waiting.
Tokyo Drift style. It's gonna be crazy.
There will be a blooper for the book. We hit some crazy choreo.
Yep.
Yeah, we did some crazy
We did.
choreo.
We're all wearing the same outfit too.
Sick. You guys always have dope choreo, so I cannot wait to see it. It's going to be so good.
Thanks.
Yeah, Sig is open to interpretation.
Yeah.
And in terms of Love Back, is this kind of like a little taste test of what we can expect from this new era of Why Don't We?
Yes, very much
Yep.
so. I think it's funny because we've been sitting on Love Back for 6 months, and I feel like it was the start of a very new sound that we fell in love with for ourselves. And so I feel like it's very much the root of the sound, but the music does go a couple different ways,
As it
I don't know if
truly
you're familiar with the multiverse, but it's very similar to that.
I think this era of Why Don't We is the most exciting, at least on our end too. And it seems like the fans are really, really excited about it. But like our last album, we dropped The Good Times and the Bad Ones, which, like you mentioned, we wrote and produced entirely ourselves, was still like an identity finding album.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first time that we had gone out on a limb and like really fully challenged ourselves and like put the trust in ourselves to deliver, great music that people would fall in love with. And I think that transitioning from touring and having a lot of songs pitched to us and just like putting out music that we thought was cool, not really having too much of a story behind it. I think transitioning out of that into The Good Times and the Bad Ones and now into what I feel like is our most like cohesive and most like true to ourselves sound has been a really interesting but really cool journey. And I'm just really stoked to like keep putting out music because I think we've never felt more like why don't we than we do now.
So good to hear. And I feel like what you were saying with like the music that you're creating now, especially with the last album, like it really felt like you guys were speaking from the heart. And even with this new track, it's the same situation. Like it's you guys and you can feel the energy, and you guys all have such massive personalities, and I feel like that comes out through the music now as well, which is so sick to hear.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna keep that
Thank you for that.
I'm glad that translates.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And last week you guys celebrated World Mental Health Day, which is a massive topic at the moment. A lot of people are struggling with mental health, especially after the pandemic. I know it's kind of situational, but do you have a piece of advice to your fans if they're listening right now and they are struggling with their mental health?
I mean, definitely just speak up. Talk to your friends, talk to your family, whoever you can think of that would be, you know, a good listener. I think, at least for me, a lot of times I think that I can just take it all on myself, and then I end up, it builds up and builds up, and then, you know, it comes down in a bad way. So I think it's really important to just talk to people and be open about that kind of a thing, and you know, make your mental health a priority in your life, and it will serve you well.
And you're not
And
you're not alone.
Yeah.
too. Like I mean, everybody's going through like something.
Yeah, if you're
So-
experiencing it, I'm sure someone else is also.
Yeah.
More than likely, the person you decide to talk to is probably feeling something pretty similar, you know,
Mhm.
and like that even in itself can be an opening for like both of you guys to talk about whatever, you know, like I don't know,
Right.
talking about
Right.
it's the easiest way.
Sure.
To, like,
Don't be
Just
embarrassed
express
to
it.
not be okay.
100%.
Something that helped me with anxiety too is knowing that like it's just a sensation and a feeling, and it can't hurt you. So it's just like something happening inside of you that you think is gonna hurt you, but it can't. So
yeah,
kind of helps you.
Good one.
I always love talking to your fans because honestly, you have the most incredible fans. I tweeted yesterday that I'd be talking to you guys, and I had over 500 people tweet me being like, can you please ask this question? I was like, holy shit, this is overwhelming. Trisha would like to know, if you could have any of your wishes granted, what would you wish for?
Okay.
I wish
wait, I
for-
Wish for
a COVID-19 eradicator gun.
I got one. Every
You got
single
that,
time I
like-
play Fortnite, I win.
I'm going with that.
I like that.
If I could,
a teleportation device.
If you had a teleportation device, where would you go first?
Gotta
Good
go to
I'd
Mars,
probably
bro.
go
Gotta go to
to
Mars.
Amsterdam. Not gonna lie.
You would
Amsterdam.
I've got some family there, and also Amsterdam's just a big old vibe.
Oh man, that
I would teleport to the year 2000.
I think my
Hey.
wish would be to be able to.
Whoa, that's true.
My wish would be to.
Oh, it is 3.
It's 3000.
Dang it.
My wish would be
Sorry.
to make music until I'm 100 years old and be able to tour until.
Ooh,
Wow.
that'd be crazy.
I would love to
That-
watch you live.
God,
The
at
headline of the
99.
show is
I'm
"Come
down.
see the 100-year-old tour."
I'd be like,
Yo, low-key,
maybe
Paul-
medicine's
Paul
gonna be
McCartney might do
crazy
it.
though.
Feast your eyes upon an antique on the stage.
My wish would be to get rid of all the litter in the world and help every homeless person.
Like cat
Oh, that's
litter?
good.
Oh.
That's so wholesome. I love it.
Aw.
Speaking of doing shows when you're 100, I feel like if the Rolling Stones can do it when they're like 70, by the time medical stuff gets to.
Hey,
Have you
Yeah.
ever seen anybody perform when they're 100 though?
No, but that's what he's saying is that
That's
by the time
that
we're
would be
100,
insane.
that medicine might be
Wow.
advanced.
Yeah, that anti-aging.
Paul
serum.
McCartney is coming close. He could be that guy.
This is true. Loveline would like to know, what's one thing that you have learnt from the person to your right?
I've learned how to be sick.
Yeah.
I've learned absolutely nothing.
I've learned the best hair product to use.
Hey, I'll
He's
take
taught
that.
me good hair product for sure. Corbin has taught me to hear both sides out of a situation.
Hmm.
He actually has taught me that very well.
Jonah has taught
Do that.
me how to have a good time.
Yes.
Mm.
That's important.
Just you're like
Daniel has taught me to, let's see, not settle, keep digging.
ooh.
I think Jack's taught me how to face adversity and like power through.
Yo, what, dude?
Well,
no,
let me open
it
my
is-
dictionary. What does that even mean?
Let me pull out my
It's like when there's-
dictionary.
it's like when there's two- it's like-
And one last question from all of your fans in New Zealand. Will you come back and do a show for us when you can?
Yes.
Arizona?
Yeah.
You guys are absolute legends. Thank you so much for your time and congratulations with the release of Love Back. I'm loving it and we will keep playing it here in New Zealand. Come see us soon.
We miss you, dude. We
Thanks.
miss you.
Thanks, Kim.
Baby, I just wanna